back to the channel, you guys. I had a ride planned today with some guys. It was going to be a group ride, but I don't know if you can tell, it's pretty wet out here. We had some rain overnight and rain all the way up until like 10 this morning. It's 11:13 right now, and yeah, the roads we're going to be riding are pretty wet, so that got we got rained out. But I just wanted to come out and cruise and do a little, I just wanted to be on the bike and get out, so not doing too much. But I thought that since I'm not going to be hitting the twisties or doing anything too fun, I'm going to do a 5 things video. 5 things that I love about my Ducati Streetfighter 848. And yeah, let's get into it. Okay, so here we go. These are the 5 things that are my favorite things about my Streetfighter 848. So, number 1 is going to be the looks. I mean, it's Ducati red frame. It's got an aggressive stance. I love the way this thing looks. This is, I mean, every time I see it, I'm like, oh gosh, it looks so good. And yeah, I mean, it's a 2015, so it's 7 years old, and at that, this was the last year of this model. I think they began it in like 2008 or 2009, so really it's what, like a 12-year-old design, 13-year-old design, but in my opinion, it still looks really great, especially with the red color, the red frame. I had a yellow bike before. It was a yellow Ducati Monster. I'll put a picture up here now. And as you can see, yellow bike with the goldish, bronzish frame and the bronzish colored wheels or whatever. I was craving a colored frame for a Ducati because all the Monsters after mine, they kind of did all the colors, and I was my decision in this bike was largely because it had the red frame, red bike. So that is going to be my number 1 thing that I like about this bike. The color, the frame, the looks, I absolutely love it. So going to number 2, that's going to lead me to the carbon fiber. I've added a lot of this. Actually, I've added all the carbon fiber. It's been here, 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 back here, on the other side. And I like the red and carbon fiber contrast. I really like how it looks. So that's going to be, and here we even have it on the, it's so dirty because I'm riding around and it's wet outside. Oh geez, look at this carbon fiber rear hugger. It's filthy. But, and then over here too. So yeah, I am absolutely in love with the color scheme. I love this. So I know it's like a stock color, but hey, I really like it. All right, so that's number 2. Number 3 is going to take me to the engine. This engine is the 848 Streetfighter engine, which is the same as the 848 Superbike engine, except for this is an 11-degree Testostretta, which I can't remember what the 848 Superbike engine is, but this makes it to where you can have here we go, longer service intervals, your Desmo service. So 15,000 miles to change the belts and the valves instead of every 7,500 miles. So that's pretty awesome. I like that. And then the power that this engine makes, I think stock was like 130 horsepower. With the slip-on and the flash, I think I'm at 145, so probably like 120 at the wheel or something like that. Not crazy, but compared to my last bike was 90 horsepower ish, so 70 at the wheel. but it's got great power where you need it. It's not going to be all the top end. As you can see, this thing red lines, well, I think it's 10.5 or 11-ish, not 12, but it's not a 16,500, 17,000 red line or anything like that. But it's got a lot of torque on the low end, and being where I live, California, I've got a lot of mountain roads, a lot of twisties, a lot of fun rides like that. So I'm not in Texas or Florida where I have straight roads and flat freeways forever, and you know, those guys are flying out there. I think the top speed on this now is like 152 miles per hour. I'm not hitting that. So I do really like the feel of the engine though, and the torque it has. So moving on to the third thing, that was the third thing. Fourth thing is going to be the quick shifter that I installed. This was off of an 1198S, and it was the same model for, I think, the 1098S and the 1098 Streetfighter. Plug and play, really easy, but gosh damn, does it make it so much fun. It's only upshift, but I mean, I don't need to have all the crazy stuff. I don't want to wire it into it and do the, you know, up and down shifting. I think some companies offer that, but plug and play for this, I'm like, I like that. So it's a lot of fun. I know some people are like, oh, it's only useful on track, or you know, it doesn't even make that much difference, or I like shifting manually. Like, yeah, totally, I agree. But unless you've tried it, unless you're using it, it is so much damn fun that it's making my list on the top 5. So I really enjoy it. It's so much fun. It pops when you shift it if you're on it. I love how you can just be on the throttle and not let go and shift up and pop, and then you keep going. It's just, it makes it fun, okay? And we have these bikes because it's fun to ride. It's just, it's a feeling, right? And all those emotions that you get from riding a motorcycle like this, it adds to that. So I have to say that. And then the last thing is going to be the sound. Number 5. These Termi pipes are awesome. I had the stock pipes on it originally, and I sourced these used, but he didn't have the stickers on them originally. I got those stickers to put them back on, and the Termis just sound really good. The baffles are removed, and Ducati is one of my favorite sounding bikes. And I know the Yamaha one sounds amazing, and even the Aprilia RS-V4s and Tuono sound amazing. Yes, I agree. But for me, I love how the Ducati sound. It's always been kind of a unique thing. Growing up, my dad had a Ducati when I was little, and my first bike was the Monster, and I just love how these things sound. So I'm going to give you a sound clip. I'll put it in right here. There she is. So that's the video today, you guys. Just a quick one. Wanted to get out for a group ride, but the skies had something else in mind. But thank you for watching. Please like and subscribe. I will see you guys on the next one.
I think that I'm back in my bag now, so I need that go, y'all. Got hits when they throwing the fastball. Just too quick for it, peeling off like the whip orange. Seen they effort, this piss poor. I got too much I gotta tend to. Car payments and the rent due. Told y'all that I'm 6 foot, but with the money stabbing, I'm 10-2. Too much that I've been through, so